Hello there, third graders. It is first time to go grab your ruler. So if you're in a classroom, get it out of your desk or ask your teacher. I'm sure that he or she has one. If you're at home, go find a ruler. It might be a yardstick. There might be a tape measure in the garage. Grab your ruler. All right, what are we going to do with our ruler? This is lesson 7.11. We're going to be looking at how fractions sometimes look when they are in number story problems, right? When they're in word problems. So I want you to use your ruler to draw a line segment that is 2 1/2 inches long on, it says slate, on a piece of paper in your notebook, please, would be fine. And then you're going to partition the line segment into 1/2 inch lengths, right? So let's do that first. Draw this line segment, make it 2 1/2 inches, and then I want you to split it, make a little dot every 1/2 inch. Okay, so what you should do is to grab that ruler. Let's see if I have a ruler that I can actually use here. I think I do. Yeah, I do, right? And so we would draw a line segment. Now, when you're drawing with a ruler, some rulers start at 0, but some start here. Don't start here if your ruler's like mine. That would be wrong. Okay, you're going to... Go away. There we go. You're going to start at the 0. Now, it doesn't always say 0. Mine doesn't either, but there's a line there for 0. And we're going to draw 2 1/2. We know that the half is halfway between 2 and 3. And then partition, right, split the line into 1/2 inch lengths. So we're going to divide up. Every 1/2 inch, we're going to make a little divider. It's like we're going to end up with we're kind of going backwards here, aren't we? We're making the dots, and then we'll figure out how many jumps that would be. Let's see, we get that one there. Another 1/2 inch would be 2, and then another 1/2 inch would be the end. All right, our question here says, how many 1/2 inch lengths are there now? There's 5. How do I know that? Well, look at my jumps here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now usually we don't jump past 1, which is still true, but it asked me how many pieces there are, so I could count them by jumping. So now let's take this. This is a fancier one, and let's build on it. Let's think about this word problem. Caitlin has tube beads. So little beads, you can make like a necklace out of them, that are each 1/2 inch long. When she lines up the beads end to end, they are 2 1/2 inches long altogether. How many tube beads does she have? What do you think? She has 5, right? And why? Because there are 5 sections. It's like these are her beads. 2, 3, 4, 5. See how that works? Now, let's build on it. How many more does Caitlin need in order to make a bracelet that is 4 1/2? So remember, she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I want you to imagine that this, and you can draw it in your notebook to really figure it out. How many, if this went up to 4 1/2, how many beads would there be? Okay, and why did you say that? What's your reason? Well, I'm going to think here. So another half would be 3 or 6 halves. Another half would be 3 1/2. Uh-oh. I'm going to run out of room. 7 halves. My beads are going to go this way. I'm sorry. Now we're at 4, which would be 8 halves. And this looks terribly sloppy. But now we got up to 4 1/2. That's where 4 1/2 would be. So counting the beads, we know there's 5 here. 6, 7, 8, 9. I added 4 extra beads to get up there. So it would take 9 beads. An equivalent fraction would be 9 halves. All right, so this is kind of the thinking that we're going to be doing today. And if this sounds confusing, don't worry, we're going to do several together. Our objective is to solve fraction number stories. And some of them are going to include comparing some fractions like this. Here we have 4 friends who decide to share 5 granola bars equally. How many granola bars does each friend get? The most important thing that you can be doing with word problems is visualizing this problem. Now, don't visualize a sun and a cactus here. This is not a sun and cactus problem. But you know, as I see this, I see 4 kids. And they all have straight arms like that. And there's 5 granola bars, and they're going to want to share these. So here's chocolate chip granola bars. Do you like chocolate chip granola bars? I know I do. I've already eaten 2 today. I need to not eat any more of those. Okay, so what are these guys gonna do? Well, this kid's gonna get this one, and she's gonna get that, and he's gonna get that, and she's gonna get that. And what are they going to do with the last one? What if you had an extra granola bar? You have to share it, okay? You don't have an option. You can't throw it in the trash. You can't give it to Mr. Y, although I would eat it. What would they do in order to share that? They would split it into pieces, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. And each kid would get 1 piece, right? This kid would get that piece, and she would get that piece, and he would get that piece, and he would get that piece. So this guy right here, he gets 1 whole and then 1/4. 1 and 1/4 granola bar. These are word problems, so we are going to be labeling granola bar. That's not how you spell that. Granola bar. There's kind of messy extra letter. Granola bar. With word problems, we always have to put the label. All right. Couple problems here together, actually. TJ walks 3/6. Actually, this might be another Mr. White one. Let me double check real quick. Yeah, this one's a Mr. White one. TJ walks 3/6 of a mile to get to school. Okay, I'm visualizing that. I'm thinking of it like a number line. Andrew walks 3/8 of a mile to get to school. Who walks the greater distance? Use that number line. On the last one, we drew those pictures. Use this number line here. 3/6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 3, 6, 1, 2, 3 right here. This is 3/8. This is 3/6. Which one is greater? 3/6. Why? Because it's closer to 1 hole. 1 hole's over there. So who walks the greater distance? The answer to this question, TJ. TJ walks the greater distance. Greater distance. All right, now a couple together. Those were Mr. White modeling, that visualizing. So sometimes we can use a picture like this. Sometimes we can use number lines. Sometimes we can use fraction circles. Sometimes we can use those fraction strips, those rectangles. Whatever's going to work best for you to show your visualizing. All right, read this problem first, and then tell me what you see in your mind. Just tell me that don't tell me the answer yet. Just tell me what you see in your mind. I see Marta. Marta, in my mind, Marta is tall. Here, I'll make her real tall. And she has 4 shoe boxes. I don't keep boxes for shoes, but she does, and that's fine. And she puts them all in the closet. What fraction of Marta's shoeboxes are in the closet? So we're going to take all of these and put them in the closet. So if I call this one 1/4, and this one 1/4, and this one 1/4, and this one 1/4, what fraction did she put in the closet? 4/4. Why is it 4/4? It is 4/4 because 4/4 is all of them, right? Anytime you have the same number on the top and the bottom, the same numerator and denominator, that's all of it. That's the whole thing. So Marta put 4/4 of her shoe boxes in the closet. 4/4 shoe boxes. Boxes. Always labeling our answer. Last one together here. 3. Oh, I almost spoiled the reading. Okay, you read that. And then I want you to draw a picture. Read that. Draw a picture in your notebook. All right, and what is your answer? Okay, if you got 2 apples, you're correct. If you didn't, or even if you did, make sure to watch. This is like a sharing problem like the other one. Here's the 3 friends. They don't have arms on this problem. And here's the 6 apples. No fractions involved here, right? 1 for him, 1 for her, 1 for him, 1 for her, 1 for her, 1 for him. They each get 2. Okay, so no fractions involved there, just whole numbers. But the process is the same, isn't it? You are learning to be able to solve fraction number stories. And again, when you're thinking about that, think in the problem, what would make sense for me? Would drawing a pizza make sense? Would drawing a number line make sense? Would drawing fraction bar make sense? Do whichever one is most helpful for you. You have 3 problems to do today. You have used fraction circles, fraction strips, number lines, or pictures to help solve the number stories. It does not say if you want to, okay? You have to use one of those tools, one of those drawings. Make sketches to show how you solve. So you have to draw right here. You're going to be drawing. You might draw the circles and cut them into pieces, or number lines and jump, 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 or fraction strip. Okay, now those aren't going to be exactly what you draw because you need to read the problem, of course. Okay, but you have to draw something here to show your visualizing, to show your thinking. Okay, there's number 2, and there is number 3. All right. So what we have here is, there's that goal. Compare 2 fractions with the same numerator. So a lot of these number sentence problems are making comparisons, and we're seeing those in word problems, and we're being able to solve those number stories. All right, 3rd graders, if you need any help with anything, reach out, let me know, and good luck.